Let's replace the front brakes on the Silverado 2500. It is the same procedure on a lot of Chevy trucks and van and GMC Savannah. So this customer came in for a brake pulsation, found out the rotors were warped. The vehicle have 150,000 miles on it. We're gonna start by removing our brake rotor returning screw. It is a T30. Use a hammer to tap the screwdriver in. Bit so that you can start taking the rust off of it, and it will be a lot easier for you. Tap the rotor too so you can take the rust out of it. Now we're gonna start to compress the caliper a little bit so you can break free from the brake pads, and we're gonna use a pocket screwdriver to remove the caliper slider pin cover. It is adding a bolt in there, but that's what protects it from rust. You're gonna remove them, and it is a 10mm Allen key. It's very tight. I need some leverage. There we go. I'm gonna use my Milwaukee here to speed up the process. Good. Let's take the caliper off, and we're gonna use a bungee cord to hang it on the strut. Don't let it hang by the caliper hose. Use the bungee cord. I'm gonna use the old brake pad to try to compress the caliper before I put on the bungee cord. It's good, fully compressed. The caliper is secure. It's not gonna be hanging by the hose. Now let's remove the caliper bracket bolt. It is a 21mm. As you guys see me here, it is a very tight bolt. I'm using a very long 1/2 inch in the 21mm socket. It is torque to 220 foot-pound of torque. It's very high, very tight. You need a lot of leverage to break that bolt free. Good. Change position. I'm gonna use my air gun to speed up the process. Put the caliper on the side. So to take the water off, it can be tricky on those 2500s. You can use a hammer. Sometimes it does work, but if it's very seized in there, you're gonna have to use a bolt. Thread pitch will be 1.25, like I'm using right there. Because generally Chevy rotors have 2 holes, so you can use a regular bolt in there to break the rotor free of the hub. It is very tight. We're gonna use 2 of them. You're gonna tie them. You're gonna go back and forth between the 2 so it can be even in a way, and you pop the rotor off. And once it popped off, as you guys see me here doing it, I'm going back and forth, and I jam the rotor in place so it doesn't move. You're gonna hear a popping noise. That means it started to break free of the hub.
There you go.
It's a pretty heavy rotor too. And we're gonna clean our hub. We can use the wire brush like this, but this one is pretty rough, so I'm gonna be using the cookie wheel. Please wear your eye protection before doing this. It's pretty dangerous. So it's much better now. We're going to go to the caliper bracket. We're going to remove the old hardware, inspect them, and make sure you pay close attention to the rotation to put it back in. Take all four of them out, and we're going to clean it very good. We're going to use the wire brush or a cookie wheel if you have one. You don't need to have the air one. You can use the electric, because Milwaukee do have one electric. Looking forward to put my hand on one of those. So we're going to clean our water off. We can use brake clean or soap and water. Let's install our water within the school. It's pretty good. Pay attention to the orientation when I'm putting the hardware on. They only go in one way. Good. Now we're gonna install our caliper bracket bolt. I'm gonna use the ratcheting wrench to speed up the process, and we're going to torque those bolts down to 221 foot-pounds. As you guys see, I'm underneath the vehicle, so I can have a little bit of leverage. Good. You're gonna see the green. You're going to start beeping. Perfect. Going to install our brake pad. Make sure you grease the ears with caliper grease, so that those brake pads can move freely in the channels. And we'll grease the slider pins. And we're in the final stage now, is put the caliper back on, and that will be it. Don't forget to tie your bolts. Those are once again 10mm Allen bolt. And remember to put the dust cover back on. And that's it, guys. Don't forget to pump your brakes before you go for a test drive. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.